Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 11th episode of Two Dads Gaming. We appreciate you.
Two Dads Gamecast.
There it is. There it is. So tonight's topic.
That's the name.
That is the name. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. So tonight's topic, Aaron picked out for us, and I think it's a great one. It's navigating the American dream, which, I mean, I feel like even if we don't like formally recognize the American dream, it's something that we always, at least I grew up hearing people kind of refer to and talk about, and it had a certain connotation to it, but maybe it's different for different people. Like, what was that for you?
For me, it's like the river that we're in. You know, if it's a river, if the American dream's a river,
Okay.
We're in tubes sometimes, and so you're in it whether you think you're in it or not, or want to be, just by being born here. Like,
Just by virtue of being an American citizen?
Yeah, I think you're in it somehow, one way or the other. You're getting wet by it.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. Dip your toes in it.
Yeah.
You're it's getting on you.
You're surrounded by it.
Yeah, and so I think it's I like the river example for me because it's flowing in a direction, and yeah. Anyways, that's what it's for me, the American dream. I think where this isn't going isn't like hating the American way or whatever. That's not what the point of this is. I think navigating it is important though, and I think it's really easy to jump on the bandwagon and point out everything wrong about America, you know. But that's not the point of my topic here. My point was more as dads, because there's two of us here in this Gamecast.
Yep.
Right. How do we navigate the American dream, and just kind of a personal experience with it? I'm sure maybe if you listen along, maybe you'll find yourself agreeing or disagreeing, whatever. Let us know if you disagree, if I'm totally off base, but at least what I think is important, and what I'm working on, and as I continue to live in this American privileged dream of being in America. Yeah.
All right. So do you feel like the dream is a privilege or a trap? Do you think it falls on one side or the other, or a little bit of both?
I think the American dream can be a trap if not navigated. Like, if you're just, I think that you're going to be trapped in it, whether that's a negative thing or a positive thing. It's going to, there's going to be some things you're going to have to deal with that are going to come up that you have no control over, and some things that you can have a lot of control over. So, but for some people, it can be a big trap, and if you mean that in a negative way, heck yeah.
Right, like the keeping up with the Joneses kind of a thing. Like, I've got to have the new iPhone, and got to trade my car in every 2 years, and we got to, remodel the kitchen and upgrade the pool to an in-ground, and like all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, and for me, the American dream is a trap when it becomes tell me if this sounds weird. The American dream, I think, has turned into a generic generalization of a dream that everybody's pursuing. That I think that I view, like, at least was projected to us, right? That you should pursue. I think the founding fathers and all the people before me that are wiser, and people that laid down their lives for this country, aren't doing so that we can all have just more stuff and all look a certain way and be number one and all this stuff on TikTok or whatever, and have. I think I need to remember that the American dream, the way to navigate it, is to keep number one in mind, that it needs to be a customized, personalized goal of mine or my family's, and not just keeping up with the Joneses, like you said. Like, you will lose yourself, I will lose myself, I will miss out on a lot if I just chase the dream. It's easy. So I think as chasing the dream I think the easiest excuse is like, hey, I want to provide for my family, or I want my family to experience, so part of this, whatever this is, right? And we might start off with that good goal in mind, like, let's say, let's get closer together as a family, let's spend time together, whatnot. But then where the American dream turns into a trap is like, okay, gas is $4 now a gallon, or what is so-and-so doing? What car do they have? Whatever. So while you're getting there, the journey to that goal, you let what is projected become like you need to take a trip, but you can't take a trip in a car and just camp in a tent and have a good time because that's what you can afford. It needs to look like this, like that other person's
Right.
dream trip. You know what I mean?
Right.
Think about like even game shows where you win a trip, right? All
Mhm.
included trip somewhere. And let's say as a family, you're going to miss out on multiple trips because you're just saving up for that one big trip, right? And so you're putting off time. When I was driving, Dan, is I just got back into town just like 10 minutes before this came on. I was driving, I was thinking about time. I think the dream becomes a big trap when you're chasing a goal out there that is so far in the future that you waste the time that you have now.
Yeah.
So you're taking off, and yeah. So that's my general thoughts on it. I think we can get more specific as we go along, Dan. But like for you, I think as we've talked, you've had some really good examples of purposely spending time doing simple things. I think we missed out on a lot of those simple things, like taking like short camping trips with your kids. You know what I mean? Spending time with them. And not letting all the distractions of the busy America get in your way. Have you noticed, Dan, as you've in different parts, because you've traveled a lot, right? You were in the military. What is your observations when it comes to I think the easiest way for me to realize that I'm caught in like this faster current here where we're at, like in America with our dream and everything's fast moving. When it comes to that, like what is it that to you that you saw that was a different pace, like maybe as you traveled around or even different parts of the States, like you know what I mean, like you feel like, hey, things are slower here. I feel like life slows down a little bit, you can appreciate things more. What are your thoughts on that part of
so it's an interesting question. So I have traveled, like in the military, I've been to like England and Germany and the like Middle East area for deployments and stuff, which that's a whole different world there. But looking at just like Europe, like England, for instance, where I was stationed, small town, and like they still had like they would shut down the main like downtown roads where all the shops and stuff were, like 2 days a week to have like farmers markets. And it was like that's when you went and did your shopping. Right, like it was a local. You walk down to it and get your produce, fresh produce from the farmers for the week, and that's just what you did, or for the next 2 or 3 days until the next market day, and so because I made a joke about it that in England, you live in England when you have to turn your pizza sideways to get it through the door. Right, because their doors were just smaller. Like everything's just smaller.
Yeah. Village like more.
Yeah, and so it's like everything's smaller. Like the refrigerators are smaller because they don't keep as much at a time. And I think that's something that in America we kind of lose track of, and we have this: I need to have it all. I need to have it all right now. Instant gratification. Don't make me plan things out. Let me just instantly have what I want when I want it, kind of mentality. And that is a trap. That is like entitlement, and I think that it really does rob you of appreciating what's going on in the moment and what you need to do right now and who you're with, and a sense of just grounding to your environment and to your life. And it kind of that mentality, that kind of instant gratification mentality, I feel like tends to rob you of kind of more being peaceful, because then if it isn't there, you're disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely. What we do, we all heard that saying, like what you do, your kids will do in excess, and what their expectations are. Today, or this morning, whatever, AT&T had a huge outage, right? It was out for whatever it was, like a sun flare, a cyber attack, I don't know, aliens. And people were losing their minds, like swarming local AT&T shops, and what was it, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, whatever, without stuff. Now some people need to get need that for work. I'm not talking
Sure.
about that. I'm talking about the people that just are freaking out because holy smokes, are we addicted to our phones?
Oh yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
And just constant movement, whatever. And what that has to do with the American dream, I think we don't even notice, but what we're intaking, what's being sold to us as the American dream is not necessarily materials, like physical materials, like the original American dream, right?
Right.
That isn't the end product of the American dream. That was originally intended as well for that everybody laid down their lives for and established. It wasn't so I can have a 6-inch piece of glass that is although that is a benefit of, not saying it's not part of it,
right?
But it wasn't the end goal, right?
Yeah.
So, and the end goal again is what? I think freedom, right? And that's a huge word. We're not going to go into that right now. But as a dad in my daily chase of the American dream, sometimes I find myself distracted and losing out because I am judging myself and I'm holding myself to a standard that is unnecessary to enjoy and to have quality time. And when I say time, I mean life, because we have a limited, right? Time in life is a limited resource. And I've often found myself worrying and distracted. Let's just use that word.
Sure.
Distracted by things that are not important at the end of the day.
Sure.
And then that in turn, that affects the way I, affects my focus and being in the moment when I should be in the moment with my family or whoever, friends, family, whoever it is, what it is, myself, enjoying nature or, whatever, slowing down. I've been to different, not as obviously as well traveled as you are. Obviously, I wasn't in the military, but I've gone to places, smaller towns or smaller communities. You're like, oh man, this is so quaint. Everything's slower here. What makes it feel slower? I don't think it's time. Obviously, time just goes by. I think the older I get, time goes by faster, to be honest.
It seems that way. Yeah.
It seems that way, right? Because there's more to do and whatever. But I think it's more of just the priority of community most of the times in those smaller areas. And maybe I'm there and I don't have as many distractions trying to yank my attention and make me pursue whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of just being in the moment there. But navigating the American dream, the reason I like calling it a river is because I feel like if you float down the river, you're going to be moving in a direction whether you want to be or not. It's just a natural state of things. And navigating, I think, is an active role we need to be playing in our family's life and our own lives, right?
Yeah.
To make sure that we're just not eating everything that's being fed to us.
Yeah.
Especially when everything that's being fed to us is for profit most of the time.
Yeah. So that's something I was just. It's so funny that you bring up that point, because earlier we had talked about this being the topic for tonight, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it's easy for people to sell, if you will, the American dream, because they're the ones profiting from it.
Yeah.
Right.
We're the buyers.
Yeah. They're like, you can have it all. Well, of course they're going to tell you that, because then you're going to try to have it all, and they're the ones that are going to benefit from your efforts. Yep. My wife and I were watching the show 1923. It's like the precursor to Yellowstone.
I've heard that. It's a good show.
I enjoyed it. It was good. And they were, it was around that time that electricity and all that stuff was really becoming more mainstream. And it has a scene where they go into town and there's a salesman there, and he's like showing the women, look, we have this washing machine, now you don't have to spend hours washing your clothes and all this stuff, and we have got ice boxes and your stove, and all of it runs off of electricity. And the guys that are there, the men, are like, yeah, but how do we run these? It's like, well, you have to have electricity put in, and do we have to pay for that? Yeah, well, yeah, you got to pay for it. So they're like, okay. So we're living our perfectly fine lives now. Granted, hard work and labor, but if we buy these things, we're essentially working to pay you to live, and that's that theme still stays true today in our day-to-day lives. How many things are we working to pay somebody else just so we can live with it?
Yes, what I'm hearing is we need to stop before we buy. Or or buy in, right? Especially if it's free, we should really stop if it's offered like as like no,
Right.
because everything costs something. What are we sacrificing? What is the other? Is the solution? Is there? Here's another thing: made up problems. Remember those hilarious commercials where like they like open a door and everything falls on them? Like, well, you need this organizer, and there's funny clips about that, right?
Yeah.
Is that problem actually a problem for you and your family that needs to be solved, or and sometimes in my case, am I making a problem up that doesn't exist for my family because I'm comparing myself to someone else in their chase of whatever they're doing, keeping up the Joneses, whatever. Looking back, Daniel, even at my childhood, which is very dysfunctional, stuff doesn't matter now. It like material stuff isn't what matters the most to me, like missing out on whatever. Looking back, it's not all about what we missed out on materialistically or had that made it. Like if we had something that didn't make it better, my life better. So
but you guys, you and your family went through something pretty traumatic though a few years ago, right? Like that kind of probably helped cement that concept to you, right?
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind sharing. Like 5 years ago or now, we lost everything in a house fire, and I say everything. Thankfully, my family wasn't home. I was the only one home. I was working nights, so I was sleeping, and it burnt out during the day, and I jumped out the window in my underwear. So I even left. The only material. Man, I should have grabbed my phone. But I know many people have lost loved ones, whatever, in fires. I can't imagine. And someone else told me, it's worse as a flood because you can actually see what's destroyed. With a fire, you don't.
It's just gone. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I will tell you is, like, even to this day, I haven't sat down and thought of everything we've lost, but I guarantee you, I don't even remember the things that I had. Sometimes we're like in the kitchen, like after a couple of years after the fire, you just go for something, even today, I find myself referring, it's like the big point in our life, like do you have this anymore? Oh, that was before the fire. Nope, we don't have that anymore.
Right.
And thinking I still have something, right?
Yeah.
So, but just being taken away in an instance and having my kids all still be alive and my wife and my family, you realize, it sucks and it's a lot of hard stuff to overcome, and it's not a fun time, and it takes a lot of time to rebuild. But what matters, right? Yeah, it surely puts life in a good perspective. We just got back from a little outing with the kids that we've done every year. It's nothing crazy. We just go a few hours down to a water park, and for a day. And Melissa and I, earlier this morning, we're at the adults only hot tub, and our youngest is 10, and just realizing. Like, we don't have a lot of these left unless they're with our grandkids later. Right. Like, we don't have to watch any little kids or anything anymore. Again, that perspective. Yeah. What matters is that what you do with your time, spend it wisely. And I think one thing we can, the one thing I think that and when I say the American dream, again, I'm putting that in quotes, all right? I'm not talking
generic
about
term of.
I'm not. Yeah. Yes, right. I'm not talking about what should be or shouldn't be, but what it's beginning to turn into is so much like no downtime, always busy time, always occupied with something, always doing something, screen time. We want to be so close to our computers and stuff. We want to implant it in our brains now, right? To enhance, to solve problems. And I'm just
convenience.
And I'm not saying, hey, good old days. Let's saying that obviously we can, go back to where mumps and measles kill people and all that stuff.
Right.
There was no painkiller. I'm not.
You're not advocating for that.
No, I'm not smoking something. Let's go back to the be Amish or anything. Right. It's all about perspective and priorities, and this is something I'm still working on to this day. Like, just not trying to keep a focus when everything is trying to distract us from what matters. It feels like to me. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's good to stop and think about it and think about where your focus is and what your priorities are, and what really matters and is going to matter in the long run. Kind of your legacy, really, isn't it? Like thinking about what you're leaving behind and what's going to matter. You're really talking about legacy here, huh?
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm hitting the 40s, and realizing another 40s, I'm in my 80s, and seeing people dying, at the
Right.
ages of 60s and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And we don't have a promised amount of time, right?
Right.
So, um,
That kind of makes it more valuable, doesn't it? In a way, because you don't know.
Right. And on top of that, thinking, how many people out there die around the globe that, never even had a chance, didn't have the privilege, and this comes back to the privilege of, owning cars, multiple cars, driving around,
Right.
air conditioning, refrigerator, cell phones,
a lot of things we just take for
access
granted.
to healthcare. Yeah. Which should be giving us more time and more opportunities to do those quality things, not just to chase those things as a goal in among themselves.
Yeah.
Everything that is provided to us as American Dream should be a tool to help us, again, back to what actually matters. Those things in of themselves should not be what I should be chasing. It shouldn't be the reward I'm looking for, because in the end it's going to be empty, and it can't be the end all be all, because look how many people that have everything in their lives tragically. You know what I mean? They have fame, fortune, and whatever.
And they're miserable and lonely, and
So as a dad, because this is a two dads game cast, I think it's really important that my kids are going to be inundated with this even more than I am. And I think the goal, for me right now, it isn't cutting off all input from, because there's going to come a day, even if I manage to do that legally,
it's their decision at some point, isn't it?
I need to be an example of navigating this stuff. It's not, whatever it may be, but not just cut off and we're going to go live in a barn with no electricity.
So
and
yeah, no, it is tough when you're thinking about it for your kids and what you want to show them so that they have a healthy perspective on it. It makes you really aware of how healthy or unhealthy your connection to that is.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing for me too is, for people who don't know, like, electronics are my thing. Dan, remember when? So Dan and his dad worked in the technology field, so they had the cutting edge stuff. Like back in the day, if you had a computer in your house, it was probably a little tiny Macintosh, like black and white screen, but it didn't play games. Probably, maybe it was a word processor. In those days, Dan had a cool computer, like.
We had
it'd
that.
Be like,
you're talking about the Apple IIe.
Yeah, Apple IIe was the next one after that. It was the IBM, the first IBM
486.
That was the first one, right? That I remember being like old enough to play.
Yeah.
And you might as well put a line of crack cocaine in front of a drug addict. I was just hooked. I remember you guys having to reel me in. What's Lord of the Rings? What's that little guy called?
Gollum.
Like, I'd like, at you if you try to take my hands off the keyboard. It was crazy. So my natural bent is that way, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Dan? Like having to pull me off that?
Yeah. I'd be like, but so my thing was too, is I knew, like, it was in my house and I got to use it pretty much every day, even if it was a limited amount of time. So to me, it was like, I do this all the time. Let's go, like, it wasn't as big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like how that is, how like you get friends over and they see your things and you're like, well, I've had these forever. It's not a big deal. And they're like, whoa, these are so cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, my bent has always been toward technology. And I think now even I just need to be more careful of like letting my kids know what place it has in my life. It's not over them, even though it's like my passion, my hobby.
Yeah.
How do I treat it in front of them? Like an example, back to what you're saying, like how do we example this for what we do is what's important. And again, navigating the American dream, just don't identify it, what you're chasing as a family, as a dad, as a partner, and make sure it's not something that you will look back and regret a lot by missing out on a ton of stuff. Happiness, even electronic stuff, right? The iPhone 15 came out. It made me happy. Guess what? The 16's coming out.
No, they didn't just stop making phones.
No, I mean I think the 16 is going to come out, and I'm going to be behind, and I won't be happy till I have the 16th one. Like, where does our joy come from? And make sure I let
Right.
my kids know it's not from this stupid hobby
Right.
that I have. It can bring joy, but it's not the source of, my joy or happiness. Isn't this? It's nothing. Anyways,
Mhm.
yeah. Anyways, I can go on forever on this, but
So
yeah.
talking about chasing happiness and rewards, should we go chase a win?
Yeah, good example of chasing the wind. Did you say wind or win?
I said win, but yeah.
We could call this the wind. Hey, so guys, this new game everybody's playing right now is called what, Dan?
Helldivers 2.
Yeah, and we were going to play it tonight, but I didn't get home in time to download it or set it up or whatever. So we're going to play this again, the good old Call of Duty. They apparently like banned 6,000 people, but there's probably 8 million cheaters. But
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I did play.
They buffed the MTZ.
Oh, did they? You're gonna have to run yours.
Yeah, I remember that.
I played a couple of matches earlier, and it definitely felt better. Like I was getting my engagements didn't feel like just hopelessly outplayed because of illegal movement or.
Yeah, really?
skills.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
good.
it definitely has felt a bit better. Like,
okay.
yeah, I played a solo match and came in third on my first one. So yeah,
setting that bar high. Goodness gracious!
I probably got lucky, but
yeah, you got some skill there. I'll show the stream some amazing skill that I'm coming to bring come next. Look at this LED RGB.
Oh yeah, you got a computer upgrade coming, huh?
I know.
We got
a gift, so
we're gonna have to you have that up and running for our next stream.
Hopefully, unless I break some. Next stream is Tuesday. Yeah. 8:00.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah.
You know
nice
what?
Still with you?
You know what we need to do? Shorts. Not the kinds you wear.
It's summertime, so shorts are coming in. I know. I thought of that the other day. I was like, hey.
You were going to give me some kind of a challenge. That was the last thing. And then I was waiting for that, and so I didn't. I'm going to blame it on you.
It was you just passed it. It was a memory challenge to see if I was going to do the short. So you passed. Good job.
Yes.
No, okay, I'll do the challenge.
Was that?
I'll do the challenge. It'll be an easy challenge. I think it'll be like 25 push-ups or something like that. How's that?
Ooh. Getting old, that might be tough. We'll see what I can do. Let's see.
Time to get evil. Do you hear that, or do you turn that off?
No, I still hear it because it cuts out other things.
Get geared up and stand by.
So I gotta try something out. The attack revolver had been hitting kind of good. Somebody sniped at me, and I don't know where they are.
3 headshots, but I don't know.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I don't think I'm gonna hit shots. I think I'll run the MTZ and see what happens.
All right.
All right.
Moving this way. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's like southern spring. The trees are starting to bud out and all that stuff right now.
Head shit gave the green light.
It's making my
We're
nose
deploying
itchy.
you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your shoots. Rules of engagement are set.
We had that nice 60-degree
free
weather
on
all day, and the
threats.
sun was just so nice.
All right. Look at this tiny little map. Since it's mini royale duos.
Let's roll.
Fun. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Do you want,
Let's go to the edge.
like
Your team
out
leader
that way?
set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
Yeah, I like yours.
Okay.
Name's Rick. Rick Grimes.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Wait, I have a rival 9. They give you a submachine gun.
Apparently, since it's mini, trying to hook people up.
Todd chat's on point.
Always. I'm just a bit behind you.
Anybody on me?
I don't see anyone coming your way.
trying to find a way in here. Here we go. Nope, can't get in that way. I tried to go in through a side door,
You're
but
clear to engage all targets.
there's none. Might have to run out of gas quick. I don't know. We got 17 seconds. Uh-oh. Grab this boy and go.
It's not even in here.
I got it.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Oh no, am I stuck? Please no. Going up,
Got gas
getting out of
moving
here.
in.
We gotta get out of here. I like to move it, move it.
That's good because we're gonna have to.
Whose idea was this?
I don't know.
Get to the safe zone. You got a loadout drop inbound.
Loadout's over there.
Yeah,
to the
I'm gonna
right.
try and grab this up here on the second floor.
Breaking glass.
Oh no, this is gonna be terrible.
I got a gas mask.
I'm not
This
gonna be able
helps.
to get it. So that's a no-go. It's a good try. Valiant effort. Good start.
Hey, you know what? I need an AR. I know I'm getting
Contract
shotguns.
failed. You lost the objective.
Alright. Got something.
Guess I should put a plate in. Plate up.
Hey, put your plate in.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I tried to pull my chute and it wouldn't let me.
You know, something I wanted to say earlier too is like,
I think we got people.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
do you? Okay. Oh yeah, they just bought back.
What were you gonna say?
Isn't it interesting, like some of those self-made like sports figures and stuff that don't pass their money on to their kids? I always like, oh man, that's
Like
rough.
Shaq?
Yeah. Stuff like that. It's like, why? Oh, there he is.
Precision
Oh, and
on
they
those.
striked us. Yeah, I'm coming
moving.
in.
I'm going to Lodi. I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
That was mean. Now they're gonna aim down at us. Watch the hill up at east here on me.
I know they're up there. I just don't see them. Do you want to rotate and try to go uphill on the edge since they're not looking
Oh, they're
at
there.
the
They're
moment?
Whatever you want to do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go straight up that hill, shall we?
Yep.
It's a dumb move, but let's do it. Sometimes brash and dumb or bold. You know what I'm saying? It can be if you win, it's bold. If you
That's
it
right.
doesn't work out, it's
Counter UAV deployed.
brash.
Running interference.
If you win, you're like Alexander the Great. Look at this.
gonna slow down
Look
a
at this
little bit.
gear.
Somebody,
Snipers
yeah, I'm
and
thinking,
stuff.
yeah.
I don't see anybody on the tower. I would have thought somebody would have been up there sniping. Alright.
Yeah, I'm up in here now. I'm looking. Oh, what's that?
Well, let's see where the circle goes.
Gas is closing in.
What does that blue mean?
Relocating the safe
Oh,
zone.
that's I put up a counter UAV as we were pushing up the
Oh,
hill.
I didn't hear it.
Because you turned your
Fire
voice stuff
sale
off.
active.
No,
Buy
no,
station
no, I have
prices
it.
We got a
been
dead body
reduced.
here.
All right, I'm down
Open
below. I'm
door.
looking at this house. Oh, somebody's looking at me from behind, from your way. I don't know
Yep,
where,
they're
but
here.
they're.
They're here. I hear them. These are right by me, somewhere.
Are they over here?
I don't know.
No. Oh, they might be in here. There's so many dead
There's
bodies, dude.
a stealth vest here if you want
Armor
that.
satchel here.
Yeah, there's so many people. There's so many dead people up here. Oh. What are you looking
I'm
at?
just taking out their counter UAV so we can
Took that out of commission.
see the map. I have armor and ammo in pocket.
Here, I'll put down my ammo.
Ammo here.
Gas is closing in.
Where are they?
Well, I've got money. We could try to hit that mobile buy and get a UAV.
Are they in here? Yep. I got looked at again.
They're down there. Down there.
Move to the safe
Oh, I
zone.
see him. I see him. Ouch. I got sniped. I got a replate.
Oh, you-
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
Right between the eyes.
we should push that.
I'm not missing.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stun out.
Tossing tactical. Tactical out.
He's running.
He's broke.
Yep. I down him.
I
Watch
gotta
out. We're gonna
re-
look at one more. I gotta get inside. Plating inside.
Dropped him for good.
Reloading.
Finished him. That's team wipe.
There's
Oh,
no
that's
there's
not
more
team.
people looking at me. Yeah, there's team white, but people are looking. So just watch. I don't know where they were. They're over here to our right, or I don't know exactly where they're at. But they.
Need
Oh, I got a
recon
UAV.
at my
Here we go.
location.
Got it right here.
I just popped one.
Oh no.
I
right,
picked
well,
one
we
up
got it.
off this dude. Yeah.
Well, we got two. All right. Sorry about
Look
that.
at that.
I'll
They're
buy
like
another one.
all down in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another UAV.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a. I'll buy a strike then.
Got a UAV. Dude, I did not miss my MTZs, dude.
That was nice. I think we stay uphill, dude. They're gonna have to pull up here. You know what I
Alright.
mean? Like circle's not gonna just stay there.
Watch above us for buybacks, right?
I didn't see anybody up here on the UAV though.
Yeah, I don't. There's somebody bought some over there.
Yeah, just a
It's a random drop because that's a buy station.
no. It's a buy station drop.
Does it come in all by itself or?
No, somebody called it in.
I hit him.
Gas is inbound. Marking a new safe zone.
He's in there.
Gulag's locked down. Area is clear.
He bought his buddy back. He just dropped down.
Yeah,
There's somebody over here.
we got it. Yeah, we're gonna have
Right
a
here.
lot pushing
I
up.
broke him.
I don't have my sniper. I'm running my.
10 remaining.
You're okay.
Pushing.
Moving to my mark.
I think we come right over here and maybe watch from
Watch
here
our
where
right.
we can push in. You know what I mean? Or we pre get in that
Moving
house.
here.
That's probably even smarter. Get in circle and be in the
Oh,
house.
they're jumping a little bit north, 351. Watch that road. They just jumped down here. They might be
Okay.
coming down a little lower.
Yeah. Let's get in this house. Let's get in this house.
Let's get on the roof at least.
Yep.
No, come on.
Losing ground.
These
Move
are
it.
stairs.
Yeah. Over on this corner.
Tell me when you want me to press that UAV up.
I'd say
Your
let's
squad made it to the safe zone.
wait.
Now?
No, let's wait.
Wait. All right.
I feel like everybody's
shooting over here.
rotating away from us, which is fine by
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'll wait and play late game.
I hear running to my right. Is that you? Okay.
I'm above you.
Yeah, I hear you up there jumping around. All right.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
watching
they're
back behind.
Yeah, they're shooting over here. Do you see where they're shooting right here?
Yep.
Is that you running to your left?
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
trying to get an eye on it in case they pull back around.
They're gonna be
Here we go. Top of the hill.
look at me.
No way, dude.
Oh, no.
I need a res.
I can't get up there. How do I get up there?
I can get down. I can climb down, but the ladder's right over here by me. I'm here. I'm on the stairs. They're pushing
me.
me.
Let's get you on your feet.
And get this off maybe.
Yep, you got it. They're underneath, pushing up these stairs. Oh, they're on the outside.
Yeah, they're on the side. They're
Gas
in
is
yet.
closing in. Get to the new
Oh,
safe
that's my
zone.
flash. Sorry.
They just,
I'm hit.
I just got sniped. Let me
Yep.
get-
To my mark.
Oh, okay.
Scratch that.
No.
Fudge.
Only 10 were left.
Enemy here.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them back.
Drop one.
Try again.
Ooh, I got. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a different loading next time
All right.
where I can reach out and touch people.
I was touching people. MTZ, man, I wasn't missing.
You were doing good.
Got some damage in there.
A little bit.
There's just one guy on there. I probably should have shot him like I did. He was disengaging and then come back.
It's all good. That's the warm up, really. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have stayed inside where it was safe.
Well, I thought he was coming up the stairs and I was trying to get the angle on him. And then I got third partied by a sniper across the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were exposed. I never fight well in houses. Like, I feel like I'm just
Yeah,
trapped and watching reactionary.
Yeah, I think you're right about that for me as well.
I can use houses as cover, but I gotta be outside. I'd rather know they're in there and just be like, okay, they're gonna peek from that opening instead of like which way are they coming in.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But some people are really good at that. I just controller players. No.
Aim assist.
Games. Yeah. Come on, get us in already.
I know what's wrong with this game. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited on Tuesday. Hopefully we can run some of that Helldivers 2. Check that out together. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That is definitely some squad tactics needed there.
With my new CPU.
There it is. It even runs. You're not excited.
No, not at all, dude. I'm not excited at all. Like I said,
You've been
I get
only
a
telling
lot of-
me for a year that you wanted to upgrade.
you know, if it wasn't for a very generous gift
Check your gear
from
and
somebody,
weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
that wouldn't have happened.
Nice.
Just because I mean, could I have gone out and got it? Yeah, no problem. But priorities, right? I just don't want to be. I don't need. Did I have to have it? No. This is playing.
Enemies
This is
dropping
playing
into the
fine.
AO.
You know. So, but. Oh, shot me.
Not today.
Do I need the extra 300 frames? No.
Enemies are dropping
Will help me
into the
win.
area.
Yes.
Watch the skies.
No, I'm not.
Is that my problem? I'm not running high enough frames to win.
That's right.
Reach a drone out.
All stations, green light. We are deploying to the war zone.
We are deploying to the war zone.
All right, we were a little too far out there. That moves quick. So where do you want to go next time? Let's drop in here.
Okay.
It's all here. Word came down. We are
Yeah,
green
we got
to
a zip
go.
right there if we need
Gear
it.
up, grab your
Yeah.
chutes.
And
We're
hey,
going
if
to
it's
the
too
war
hot,
zone.
like 2 on
Enemy
4 or
activity
whatever,
will be high.
we can always. I think we land with
Contact early
SMG. We
and
don't have to like
Right.
get. I mean, the goal isn't to get that scavenger at all costs.
No.
Let's get this done.
Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
I jumped right away.
It's fine.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Got it.
Yep.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your attack map. Heads up, an enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
I'm gonna go up here and check this real quick. See if I can just get a plate.
I've got a plate box.
I got
Throwing it.
plates.
Dropping some armor.
Tell me where you're throwing it, and I will join you. There it is.
I believe
I believe I didn't fly at all. I'm walking on the ground. I'm sliding around
One supply box down. 2 remain.
on my own 2 feet. Isn't that really neat? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, that was for free, but
Mickey Mouse in the house.
You got gas moving in.
oh, we can't. Okay. I was going for more like Bee Gees, but whatever.
Oh.
You're like, well,
2
you have
supply
to.
boxes secured. 1 remaining.
Gotta
Get
stay
to
alive
the
to be a
safe zone.
BG.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Staying alive. I mean, I have another plate box, but
Here, I've got. Oh, they fixed it. Never mind.
the comms vest.
I got it tempered. It's all right. Run it.
I think somebody looked at me from 76 area. I'm not sure though.
Somebody look at you wrong. All right, let's get this last
Yeah.
box.
Oh, is that somebody there?
Contract complete. All supply boxes
Got any good
secure.
vests? I'll take that.
You
What
have
is
a buy
that?
station inbound.
Buy
Do
station.
you need my money?
Yeah, please.
Good lord.
Deployable buy stations
He's
ready.
knocking on the roof. Okay.
Knock.
Friendly loadout drops on the
Dang
way.
it, we're $100 short. Oh, I'm 3 bars hunted.
Oh, I just got sniped. I'm safe. This is a long snipe. I'm coming back. I got gulag. Dude, he said I'm 3 bars. Blank.
Contract failed.
What happened?
I died.
This ain't training camp.
He,
It's the
I almost
gulag.
had him, but
And
he
you
pulled
gonna have
out a
to fight to earn
shotgun and
redeployment.
pulled the trigger.
You're the
Oh,
last of
come
your
on,
squad.
weirdo.
Finish
Let's
this.
go, let's go. Give me a
Squad mate
knife.
failed their mission. They're headed back to base.
I have 3 less damage and you did not kill Sky at all. Yeah, I think we'll enjoy doing that hellish game.
I know you
See,
can
I
do
did the
better.
same thing.
Go
I shot him
again.
so much I broke him and he just comes back. Alright. I'm sensitive. Oh, look at that. I'm in the middle of the map, like teleported in there.
I gotta go again.
Why?
Because they like me better than you. They feel sorry for me.
And you're why do you get 2 times?
It's a special 2-for-1 deal. They know I'm that bad.
I think it's just because you're that helps.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base.
You got burned. Oh, he got burned. You died.
We lost that one, but we'll get those sumbitches next time.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's do it one more time. One more time.
Let's do this. Let's do this. We can do
What time
this.
is it?
We got 10 till.
Yeah, 10 till. We got this.
This is the win right here.
This is
the
it.
win. We're
Well, at
chasing.
least- Were we top 10 last time?
I don't know.
Yeah, the first time we were top 10, right?
Oh
10
yeah, yeah.
teams
Probably
remaining.
first time. Yeah,
Yeah, so you know what?
maybe.
We did it.
If I'd been paying
Oh.
attention to the fact that I was being hunted, that might have helped me a little bit too.
I should have paid. Yeah, you know what? It's just a warm up. I've been on the road all day. I have a lot of excuses. We stopped and got some Casey's pizza
Oh,
and ate a hot pepperoni alla pizza. But it wasn't my favorite pizza because my pizza, get how selfish my family is.
Uh-oh.
I like a certain type of pizza and only I like it, but they buy it for like the majority of them, the kind that everybody else likes.
Of course.
You know, it's just so selfish.
What kind do you like? What's your go-to?
Oh, you're going to think I'm a horrible person. I like Casey's now, real bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to maybe start a war. Pineapple
Apple.
and jalapenos.
Yeah, that's what my wife loves that.
Real bacon, pineapple, and jalapenos. Oh,
Sure.
so good. Casey's is good.
Do you ever
Not
get?
Canadian bacon. I don't like that.
Do you ever get Marco's pizza?
So I had a really bad experience with Marco's Pizza. So I know people
Really?
like Marco's Pizza, but I think maybe they cooked our pizza, forgot about it,
Time for
ran
some
it
target
over,
practice. Real things coming soon.
sat on it, and then gave it to us.
Oh,
So,
dang.
Yeah, I don't know. So I never tried it again. But Marco's is right here where we're at, right?
Yeah. You really ought to try it. Their Old World pepperoni is just incredible. It's
Enemy soldier
Old
incoming.
World.
Old World pepperoni. So it's a thicker cut of pepperoni, and it's so good.
That's what's. So it's. Somebody splatted on your roof.
Yep.
taking fire!
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war
I was like, why
zone.
am I hitting him? Oh, time.
Time's up.
I might
more
go back to
damage.
my
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3.
AR for this short, smaller map. Forget the. Yeah, I know the MTZ hits
You
hard,
got
but
the
I just
green
need
light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your
more
gear
bullets.
and shoot. You're up in 3.
I need more volume. You
Rules
know
of
what I mean?
engagement are
I
simple.
do.
Weapons
I
free
totally
on
get
all
that.
threats.
You know, have you? Yeah, your kids are old enough. Have they ever like come to you and think they have something original, but it's like a regurgitated something from the past?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh,
All right,
you can't
soldier,
say that.
mark a
Like,
drop
dude,
point for
that
your
was.
squad and go get after it.
We said that way before. Whatever. now it's your, now it's cool because you're saying it, but it's not cool.
If I had said it to begin with, yeah.
Yeah, but now that other people say it, anyway.
Kids. I'm sure I was probably like that too, to be honest.
You know, the biggest thing that I got onto a little late was that sight thing.
Sight.
Targets are up.
Oh
Go
my
take them
gosh.
down. Supply box is located. Move
I
to
didn't-
secure.
I didn't see anybody around. Did anybody land with us?
I didn't see anybody, but we're on radar already. Somebody's here. I'm like,
Oh my goodness. That was the fastest I've been deleted in a game. I'm not good enough for this game,
Squad mate
Dan.
has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
I'm stuck on the roof. Eventually they'll push me. Right?
Squad
Come
mate
back.
has
Just
been
go to the
cleared
first
for
box.
redeployment.
Just go to that first box. Don't
Gas
even
is
bother.
inbound.
That's one.
Head to the safe zone.
Okay,
Loadout
ammunition.
drop headed your way.
Where's the other guy
Supply
at?
box secured.
He's
Move
right
on
behind
to the
me.
next one.
I have no plates. I'm running. He thinks I'm still on the roof. I'm
I
trying
shot
to
a
push
RPG.
this next box.
I'm coming.
Dang it! Why are there no plates when I need them?
Where is he?
I don't
Are you
know.
dead?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. I ran, dude. Because
Oh, I'm going with you. Yeah. You can't fight an unknown, unseen enemy, right?
well, I don't have any plates.
All right. I do not have a plate box for you. I do
I
have
found
ammo.
one. I found. I'm all right. I will. I'll
Hopefully, I run
survive.
into friends.
I got some boxes I can pop
I'm
here.
going to the second location.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Sounds good.
It's underwater because why not? We're fish.
One supply box remaining. Move and
There is
secure that
current down
tac
here
on
too. Get out of here.
Try and hit that freeloading before we hit the third one.
I'm just gonna get it if I can. How many are there? 400.
No idea. I am gonna grab my sniper.
I'm gonna grab my pulley and my wasp. Oh, shooting up here. Somebody looked at me from the right.
Let's get this last box real quick. I'm not.
Hit it. I'm gonna be right there.
Oh no!
I got it.
I'm good. I'm good.
What do
I'm
you
good.
got?
I just fell down. I need a life alert, please.
I'm coming down to you.
I got selfies on
All
me.
supply boxes
I'm
secure.
coming to you.
Contract complete.
I'm arriving at your location, I should say.
Inside. It's inside.
Yep. Breaking the glass. Medic survivor. I'll take that. What is? I'll keep my comms. All right. Is it? Are you? All right. Let's get into. Let's come up there where you're at.
Team back
Jump.
here, right behind us.
Looking. Come on.
He's got to push out here to us. He's outside down there.
Yep. I got him. I mean, there he is.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone
What?
I
Did you
killed
hit
him.
it?
Yeah, I killed
What,
him
in the
through
dark?
smoke. Somebody's looking
How?
at me. I saw his shadow through the smoke.
All right.
Somebody was looking at me from like 60
Okay.
when I pushed up here. I didn't see him.
Oh, to my right. To my right.
Yep.
Oh, they are. I think you can shoot.
crawled
Can you
down.
shoot at them if they are?
I downed him.
All right.
They smoked.
There's two.
They're resin. I know. He's resin his buddy.
I'm gonna get plates. Eat.
Rotate low down here. They're looking at me from behind.
Do you have laser?
Yeah, I probably do.
Precision coming. Let's keep running. We're gonna look at it again. Oh, they're shooting at me. Get out of here.
All right, straight
There.
ahead of me. Oh, I got sniped. I'm resin.
Oh, okay. I got sniped, but I broke him.
Closing in.
Get up and plate up.
Don't have any more
I
plates.
downed one. All right.
Are we going opposite?
Friendly buy
all
station
right.
deployed. Move to the safe zone.
My plates.
Bomb drone.
Deployable buy station is available.
I just saved your life.
Thank you.
I'm an amazing sniper.
Get plates. All right, drop it. They're a bunch on the ground. Plates. Just grab them. They're in here. I don't know where they're at. I'm coming down. There we
Above
go.
me.
Yeah, I know. Where? Oh, I see him. Downed him.
Nice. Don't get out of the gas.
Reloading.
I've been told I'm hard to kill.
Where's his buddy at?
That was a team wipe.
Nice. Let's push over here then. Oh, plates. Put him down. Here you go.
Grab some armor.
All right, I should be good. I got 16 plates now.
Munitions.
Dropping ammo.
Reload my gun first.
I hate buildings. Let's go right outside all these buildings a
I
little
like
bit.
it. Yep. You're doing all the work. I'm just like, I'm down. No,
I'm not
just
doing
kidding.
all-
I'm
no.
up.
No, your calls
Oh, on
outs
my
are
right. On the right. He's over there. Somebody's looking.
over the wall.
Yep. Plating.
He broke.
Stun
I'm
out.
healed. I'm in the building. Healing.
Oh, I took more plates off of him. Drop it down. Plating. On me.
Oh, I got hit from behind.
Got gas inbound.
Ron, you right here, right here.
I'm trying to plate.
Gulag is closed until further notice.
I couldn't plate, dude.
Be advised, the squad is
all right.
down. It's up to you now. You were one of 25 remaining. They hit us hard that time.
Top
Let's
10.
regroup
I
and
got
get back up there,
you got squeezed.
Yeah, that was rough, dude.
Top 10. That's all right. I like that. It's intense. That's our last game too. Right
That
on
was
point.
intense. Yep. All right.
Hey. Well, hey, thanks for last minute coming back from my trip, jumping in on the
Yeah.
Gamecast. Is worth it.
That was
good,
fun.
Good subject. What's your tip, Dan, for everyone out there about being a dad and your wisdom coming from that?
Shoot.
I like it. That's good.
Yeah. You know,
Think before you speak. That was what you saying.
that's a good one. That is a good one. No, like what I was thinking of is a lot of people are like, oh, you know, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, and
Unless you,
that's the mindset of someone who just wants what they want regardless of what's right.
mm-hmm.
So you should want what's right more than what you want for yourself.
Ooh, that was pretty deep. That was good. And you won't end up in jail as much.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, that'll keep. That's a good. That's good. Hey, guys, thanks for whoever views this or cool. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching later or not.
Yeah.
We are going to be back on Tuesday for episode 1, 2.
12.
Uno dos.
1, 2.
At 8 o'clock.
12.
And we're going to be playing Hell
Helldivers 2.
2.
2.
because of Two Dads Same Cast.
That's right.
Helldivers 2.
That's right. Yes.
Join us in, and we'll have some good times. And
Thanks,
meanwhile,
everybody.
stay safe. Peace.
We'll see you next time.